Hello and welcome to the office of the Left Seat Homestead. When I started Left Seat Adventures, I knew I would need a cool logo that would show what the brand was all about. One Saturday morning when I was getting everything together and getting ready to launch, I went to my graphic design software and got started in what I thought would be maybe a 1-hour project. I was wrong. About 6 hours later, I finally had some sort of logo together. Good enough to start, but I realized eventually I was going to have to sub that out to somebody else. But where do you go? There's local firms here in the US that I'm sure would charge a pretty penny, and I'm just starting out. I'm not trying to make a living doing this, so I don't want to spend a couple $100 on a logo for what? For a blog, a personal blog? Nah. There are gig economy websites out there. Have yet to really use any of them, but honestly, I was waiting for the launch of AnyTask. The great thing about AnyTask is here I am in the US, and I'm about to buy a skill from somebody in a developing region or some areas that are considered unbanked. And so I'm going to take my US dollars, I'm going to buy this gig, and within a short time I'm going to have a new logo, and they're going to be paid in Electroneum, which, depending on what country or depending where they're at, they can use to top up their phone minutes, pay utility bills, or maybe buy groceries at a shop. Sounds pretty cool to me. Here we are, we're all set up, we're ready to go. Let's go on and see if we can get us a new logo. Here we are on the home page, and you can see, pretty sweet. Let's search for our task. Logo design. Enter. Well, I haven't been on here for a few days, but it looks like there is a fair amount more sellers on here than there was. So this is kind of nice. Rather than having to go into every single one of these, we can scroll through, see each one of these postings portfolio, see what they've done in the past. Electroneum posted on their Twitter feed when they launched AnyTask about this creator. They do some pretty cool stuff. You can see if you're into Twitch and live gaming and esports, see the logos that he puts together. It's pretty awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna stick with this seller here. This is the one I was planning on using for this video, and let's go into that. Located in Indonesia, professional designer at 99 Design, many years following a logo contest, bring design success. Love to combine my passion for design with experience gain and have creative results. It's that right there, combining passion with experience. That's what I want in a logo designer. I want somebody to bring that passion to my logo as well, carry over to my brand. So I've decided I want my logo to be fairly minimalist, fairly modern. I'm not a very modern hip guy. That's where a professional logo designer comes in, something that'll speak to, a wider variety of audience than just me. Here we go. These are some examples of the minimalist design, and looks to me like that'll fit my needs. Strong brand image. Bring it on. If we purchase for $10, what we'll get a source file, maximum number of days before you can expect delivery of the service, 3, and up to 3 revisions. Small changes you can request after receiving the first delivery. So interesting. So if I receive the first delivery and it's like, and I got up to 3 revisions to make it right. Cool. Let's go ahead and get our first task. Purchase. So our minimalist logo, we have the task here. Delivery time 3 days, revisions 3, price 10. Summary, subtotal $10, service fee 50 cents. Let's look at the service fee. Proud to say that all sellers keep 100% of their earnings. This is only possible thanks to you, as the small service charge enables us to run the AnyTask platform. So if you're a regular user of PayPal, of course PayPal is going to charge you a fee for every transaction, because, well, it costs them to run a transaction, especially across borders and various things, but also they're a business. They want to make money, correct? Here we have all of the standard credit cards that are accepted. Oh, and this is the part where, sadly, we're going to stop this video because you don't need to see all this. Sorry. And we're back. As you see on my screen, my payment has been processed successfully. Just like any other e-commerce platform, I put in my info, pressed pay, the transaction was done instantly, and here we are. Order details, order requirements. Please fill in the box below with specific requirements for your order. For example, any colors, fonts, or languages. Thank you in advance. Alright, upload requirements. You can upload a maximum of 10 files, and they'll be uploaded once you submit the maximum file size. Alright, dragging and dropping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. satisfactory. The information provides accurate and clear. Any changes in information require the seller's approval. Yep, checked. Submit requirements. Alright, thanks for your order request. Put your feet up and wait. Summary of your order request has been emailed to you. Once the seller has responded, you will receive another email notification. Now let's be realistic. I'm in the US. This designer is in Indonesia. I'm not expecting an immediate response or an immediate logo. It's at least a 12-hour time difference, if I remember correctly. It is now Sunday morning here, and as you can see, I'm still in my PJs. Got my morning coffee. And I also got a pile of emails from AnyTask saying my task has been delivered. But I have not opened it, I haven't looked at it, I have no idea what I'm going to see, so any response I have when I see it's going to be the real, genuine article. Alright, let's got on over to AnyTask. Here we are on the home page, and there was a little blurb that popped up here saying I had a new message when I first opened it. And sure enough, we look up here at my account, here is a little message icon. Alright, so it says, he made 6 version special logos for me. If I want a revision to contact him. My order has been delivered. 7:19 this morning. Alright, let's take a look at that. My orders. When you go into your orders, purchased. And so if you have multiple orders in different phases of the process, there's different tabs here for you to select and check on each individual one. Here again, order details, delivered. I still have 3 revisions left. Timeline. Yeah, so from yesterday at 16:35 till this morning at 7:19 was the whole process. I mean, that's pretty impressive, whether I make a revision or not. Absolutely can't complain about that. Let's click that delivery tab and see what we get. Alright, I have a couple zip files and a RAR file. We'll just go ahead and download all of them. So here are the 3 files I downloaded from AnyTask. I'm going to go ahead and extract these. Alright, so I made this more complicated than it needed to be. And if you click this RAR file, this brings up the WinZip Universal. It makes all these files a lot easier to understand, a lot easier to see what I actually have in here. So I have all of these selected. We're going to hit unzip. Ah, here we are. Whoa. Whoa. I was not expecting that. My. Look at all that. Alright, so after I unzip that RAR file, what I end up with is 3 files here with multiple versions of the logo. I wasn't expecting to get all of this. This is pretty awesome. I'm digging a lot of these, actually. It's going to be hard for me to pick one. Like, I didn't even think about putting the arrow into the letters, or even like this. How cool is that? Alright, so here's the possibles that we have for our task. I gotta tell you, I'm blown away. This is not what I was expecting at all. Like, so much better than what I was expecting. More than enough for me to choose from, for sure. I will say, I am leaning towards this one, or this whole column, like this style, I think just fits perfectly. To me, it's an excellent combination of both aviation, aerobatics, a little bit of motorsports combined in there too. It really fits me, fits who I am. I'm a pretty creative guy, but I couldn't have come up with that. Let's get it back on to AnyTask and just message him back. But now I don't know, so he gave me all those. I'm assuming I have to pick one, and that's when I get the source file for the one. Alright, we'll send that away. And we will attach. So this is all the logos from the left column that I prefer. And now we wait while I drink coffee. Super Bowl Sunday here in the US, and I had a few errands to run before people come over. During that time I got multiple emails and updates on our task. Looks like I have a few more things in the delivered section. So here we are back on the messaging screen, the inbox. I had asked a question before. Got another notification there saying something was delivered, so let's go into our order. View order. Another update to our timeline. So 7:19 this morning was the first delivery, 10:05 was the next delivery. Download this guy. Now it is after 2 in the afternoon here in the east coast of the US. We are still working on this task, but honestly, that's on me from having to run errands, and then I think realistically we could have been done today at 10 in the morning, so. Look at that. Nice crisp edges. This is at full 100%. If we scale this down, I'm not getting a whole bunch of pixelation or anything in my display. So this looks like this should scale down pretty well. Alright, just for fun, let's take this picture of attempting to start an airplane and play with the logos. Copy. Paste as new layer. Boom. Now let's grab the other one too. Copy. Paste as new layer. Switch to our pick tool. You can see that both of them do exactly what I need them to. Perfect. There's one more thing we have to do. We have to go back on the AnyTask website and we have to confirm that we've received what we wanted, and then that way the seller gets paid. So let's do that. All right, these are the two options. I can request a revision, or I can tell them that I'm satisfied, and you know what? I'm more than satisfied. Let's go ahead and click that. Order's been accepted. Please review your experience. Well, I think there's no question dude's getting a 5-star. I mean, come on. Let's go back to my account. Let's go my orders. There we are. So come on over to this end, see status, completed. Absolutely. I think it's a win-win-win situation for everyone. Well, that was it, guys. Quick, simple, and I can't say enough about the experience. I'm very happy with the whole process and what I received from it. And I'll be back again for other needs I may have in the future. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, check out some of my other videos on my experimental aircraft, and see the project that we're working through now. Leave me a comment down below. Do you want to see more videos on AnyTask, or should I just go back to the garage and stay there?